Just keep crafting, moving, crafting, moving. Try to minimize the wandering hordes interruptions. Uh-oh. Only going to get to 50% before we run out of sunlight, huh? And we're tired. Alright, that's fine. I'll just keep it in my hands, I guess. Do we have more dog food? 2 more dog food. How about cat food? Wet cat food. 800 calories. Good stuff. We'll wait about 30 minutes. We'll hydrate. And we're good to go. Are we getting natural healing? We're getting natural healing. How am I getting natural healing? Am I getting a tiny, tiny bit of healing when I drop out of morbidly obese? Because we were a full bar down, and I haven't put any bandages or antiseptic on. So how would I be getting natural healing? It's supposed to be zeroed out when you're morbidly obese. Huh, let's see if that bar changes if I just leave it that way without tending to it. If I can manage to stay morbidly obese. I'm wondering if I got a tiny sliver of healing while I was very obese. And it wasn't quite pegged at the bottom value. Although it should still be pegged given how badly I'm not exercising properly and not taking vitamins and all the other things you're supposed to do now. We'll have a gummy vitamin before we go to bed. Sleepy time. Well, we didn't heal it up while we slept, and we're still morbid, so maybe it was just that little bit of time where I wasn't completely out of it. Or completely morbid. Okay, hungry again. What are we eating now? More candy? Fruit and candy. Living off soldiers' MREs. Yeah, let's have a canned chicken. Nope. Can't have any good stuff. Activate. Mutagen. Pour into a container. Where did my other... There it goes. Alright, there's our 60-liter tank of 66 mutagen hot. Next up, hydrate. Fill our belly. Cheese pizza entrees. All right, charge. We're up to 60% across the board. Cool. Okay, we have some mutagen. Next up was the catalyst. Wait. I'm still not. I'm sorry. But exactly what? I mean, I'm still at 45 focus after finishing a massive batch of mutagen, and I still didn't make it to 7. What the hell? I don't understand. That is weird. How am I making huge batches of a level 6 skill and not managing to get to the next level? Anybody? Does this seem weird to anybody else? I've now gotten... I think we started at 5. Was it 5 we started at? I think we started at 5. I think I started making it when I was... No, I think I was 6. I think I was 6. I think we got to 6. It just boggles my mind. In the past, when I started crafting mutagen like this, I would be like level 11 by the time I finished making like level just mutagen and whatever particular type I was going after. And I didn't really make much purifier. But I'd be Applied Science 11. I've now made 60-some doses, and I haven't even made it through a single frickin' level. This makes no sense to me. What the hell else can I make at that level to try to get this thing to level up? I don't want to fail on making these things. I'm not going to try to make this until I get to 7. Everything else is too low a level. I got to go find more parts for this other crazy stuff, or I got to make 1 million more mutagens somehow. No. There's... Oops. Mutagen, there's no proficiency system for the mutation stuff yet. I'm boggled. I'm boggled. That's weird. There is no way I'm going to try to make this. I mean, possibly if I may try to make like 1, just to see how much XP I got, and I would only be risking 2 of my 67 mutagen, but I'm not going to try to batch craft this until I know for sure. Almost, I mean, this is all mutagen and primer and stuff. I need something not mutagen primer related that also has easily available materials. We're already down to, yep, we're already below the level of what'll, I mean, I can get XP off of level 5, but it's still going to be a pain in the ass. Yeah, this is ridiculous. And then we're back into the mutagen stuff. This is wicked dumb. This is wicked dumb. 60 mutagen. 66, 64. I think I had 1 or 2, but 60 plus mutagen, and I didn't clear a level of skill. Ugh. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to try one. I'm gonna pump my focus up first, even though it's gonna tank it almost immediately. Reload, MP3 player. Gee, a few batteries sitting around. Activate. MP3 player. Eat. I'm full. Just let some time pass. Eat. Alright, the good toastums. Choco bar. Candy, popcorn. Yogurt. That's going to be enough. Wait another 30 minutes. Give me to 100. 99 is close enough. All right, we're at 99. We got some smooth jazz going through our. Oh nope, we're doing drums now. We're doing swing core. All right, so we're jamming to some swing core with a heavy drum riff, and we're gonna try to make one of these. And if it fails and tells me I need to replace mutagen, I'm gonna get angered. I'm gonna be angry, grumpy Vorm. Just one, please. That should fit on the table at least. Oh, I think I saw we got a level message go by. Pour into a container. I think I'm running out of 60-liter tanks. Let's go with a gallon jug. Look at that. Yeah. I do 1 million mutagens. Level 6, can't get to 7. I do 1 level 7 recipe, and instantly we're 5% of the way to 8. Some is definitely not working right. That is all sorts of wrong, what happened there. There's absolutely no way crafting that much mutagen should have not even gotten me barely halfway through 6. Alright, so now we're safe-ish. We shouldn't have any failures now. So how many of these do I want? We just did 1. So the plan is we're going to take, what? Some primers. That'll juice up our system and tell the catalyst, once we take it, which direction we want to mutate. So we'll start with primers. Then we're going to switch to catalysts. I think I'll do... we're going to do 2 at the start, and then we're going to watch the messaging and see when we need to dose up again to increase the vitamin levels. I think I'd like to have at least maybe 10 initially. So we did 1. If we do 9 more, 16 hours. It's going to take so long. It's so long. Oh, man. $16 hours. So an entire day's worth of crafting plus to get the 10 catalysts just to start this. Then after that, we got to do the mouse mutagen. We got to do a bunch of that based on how much samples we've got, which we've only got 16. I can do, what, 13 with the hemo. I'd use 1 sample per for 13 of them, which would let me make not quite 7. So if I did an extra with one of the other samples... Alright. And this is what I need to overdose on, so I need to make sure we get to a point where we can have enough that once I've gotten... The mutating itself is also going to take time. It's no longer instant like it used to be, so... Yeah, chunks and scraps of meat. Well, that's not a problem though, because you know we're gonna go kill squirrels. We're gonna get a million. We're gonna get what, like 30 chunks of meat out of a squirrel corpse. We're gonna butcher it expertly at a high level of skill with a fine cutting tool, and we're gonna get like 30 chunks of meat, right? We'll have to, you know, shoot some dogs or some deer or something to get the chunks of meat. Alright, let's get it done. God dang it, I was really hoping to get some mutating done to this stream, but it's not going to happen. It's going to take me too long to get this stuff done. I didn't have to have it in large dose amounts so that I can make sure I keep the doses going, the dosage levels up for a while to get a good start on the mutations. I'd love to take just a few, but since they're not just instant use and got to maintain vitamin levels and all that, I don't want to fire it off and then waste some opportunity. All right. Yeah, let's do 9 more catalysts. Start up another 16-hour batch. Hopefully it'll work on the table without hitting the floor. Yeah, it said it put it in the workbench, so yay. I have no idea how long it takes the mutagen to leave the body. It's the first time we've gotten to this point in the new mutation process, so it's all new to me. Let's have... We're gonna have to go kill more soldiers just so I can keep getting MREs to keep me alive long enough to get this stuff done. Oh yeah, cat food. Dang it, full already. Okay, so we've got the mutagen in process on the workbench. Just do the same thing as usual. Blindfold, crouch, and sleep the night away. Oh yeah, take out the MP3 player. Oh, I'm not tired yet. That's right. Dang it. I forgot about that part. Can we do blindfolded calisthenics? Let's do blindfolded calisthenics. Now we're tired. Nope. We're not using an unarmed weapon. Our bare fisticuffs. So we don't finish healing up that tick this time, and we wake up morbidly obese, I'm pretty confident that's where we got that little bit of healing earlier. Yeah, had to have been. Oh, see? We already lost it. God damn it. I don't care how many times you guys tell me that there's no cap on that. I disagree. I just disagree. We shall agree to disagree. All right, we'll let the hydration settle a bit, then we'll tank up on some more calories. I'm not gonna do anything fancy. I'm just gonna keep working. Let's get some more maple syrup. Every time I lose the morbid obesity, I fall back on the maple syrup. Feels like they might have reduced the amount of calories for the maple syrup. It doesn't feel like I'm getting nearly as much calorie intake. I wonder if somebody have fiddled with the maple syrup. Whoops. Siphon. Catalyst. Into container. Have another gallon jug around? I do. Alright, so... mutagenic catalyst. What? Oh, that's right. I did the one earlier. I didn't look to make sure of that. Alright, so unload... gallon jug of catalyst into other jug of catalyst. There you go. So we got 10 catalysts. That'll be enough to get us started on our journey. My plan is to take 2 of those and then ride the wave and then just redose over time, depending on how many primers we have. So we're going to turn the rest of the mutagen we've got now into mousy parts. So we need just standard chunks of meat. Make as many, I plan on making as much hemo powder as I've got. I looked earlier, what's the hemo powder recipe? Chitin or alderbark? That's right. Not hard, but sourcing the alderbark is tough. The chitin powder, and then I'd have to go get more lye. Time consuming. Very time consuming in the quantities I would want to do it in. I think it's faster if I just go kill squirrels, honestly. Alright, so let's eat again. More of the maple syrup. And we are going where? All I need is fresh meat, so we're just going to drive around looking for squirrels or any other standard animals I can squish or shoot to get chunks of meat. And we'll start crafting up the mouse mutagen. We're getting close! We're so close! I just don't think I'm going to get it done this evening. Didn't know unarmed fighting was effective in endgame. It just depends. As in all things, it's dependent on circumstances. I'm not using my straight-up unarmed combat to fight. Hey, look, 2 deer. there's plenty of meat. I'm not using it to fight end-game enemies. I'm only using it to fight low-end enemies and/or things I know are unarmored that I can actually inflict damage on. Any of the armored stuff, we wouldn't get any damage in on. but that's not going to change by just tossing on some knuckle dusters or a punch dagger. The differential is so great that those aren't really going to make much of a difference anyway. So, unarmed styles with those kinds of weapons don't do nearly the damage against the current generation of enemies that they used to. That and the number of types of weapons available are a lot less nowadays. So, I just use the unarmed for the lightweight stuff, and then I switch to guns or knives, depending on what I'm fighting. That's why it's always important to know your enemies and to carry options. So I've got the combat knife, so I have pierce attack against certain classes of enemies, and it's also very fast to use. Got the PR-24 baton for armored enemies. The bash value gets through armor better, just depending on the type of enemy and values and all that. We got the Rivtech assault rifle for the big dogs, and I just use this as my plinker for taking out all the random crap that's easy, that I've got thousands of rounds of ammo for. I save this for the serious enemies. But it's just good to know. Time, practice, and knowledge. But yeah, I'm not going knuckle fighting against Kevlar Hulks or anything silly like that. So they're going to run away. They're going to run away right into that forest. Means I'm not going to be able to actually get the deer. So, unfortunately, we lost out on that option. Keep driving. Wasps. I assume wasps are mutant meat? I'm guessing? Giant, just about everything else is mutant meat. Maybe not the giant rattlesnake. I don't know. Since I never try to eat the mutant meat stuff. Oh, squirrel. I never really look. He's gonna go get him wrangled away from the forest. Oh, and there we go. Yes, go north, squirrel. Go north. Oh man, I hate these systems sometimes. So bad. Have you ever used the multi-cooker? I have not. I don't cook anything. The only thing I cook is mutagen. I cook nothing. For the last, I don't know, 3 years of Cataclysm play, I've cooked nothing. I don't make anything that I have to cook. I just live off the land. You know, vending machines, MREs, kitchens. I never cook anything. So, I have no idea about the multi-cooker, what it does or why you would use it or anything like that, because it's not an activity I ever do, so I've never needed to look into it. 13, 14. I think our weight is affecting my movement speed. Goddamn squirrel's immortal. He's an immortal squirrel. 17, still no damage. Well, hey, we got a little tiny bit of damage. He's gonna bump me right into these trees. Hey, we got him. What I try to do, I've found over time that if you pivot back and forth, sometimes they seem to just pop under the wheels or under the vehicle and instantly die, as opposed to that infinite bumping with the front bumper that happens. So I try to get them on the corners and then pivot into them, and a lot of times that'll take care of it. I'm not sure where that squirrel died. I don't want to move the vehicle, because if I crush the corpse with the wheels, we won't get it. Reset. Squirrel? No. View. Where you at, squirrel corpse? Oh, he's up front. Alright. Grab corpse. Alright. All is right with the world again. I have a fresh, warm, dead squirrel in my pocket. More things Vorm says in the Cataclysm. Alright, let's go look for more squirrels or bigger animals. Yeah, I think the weight of the vehicle is now affecting my giddy-up speed fairly heavily. I can't get it moving up to speed, so I can try to ram squirrels nearly as easy now. Rabbits and weasels. Weasel? I don't think weasel's on the list. Can't remember. Let's go check the list again. No weasels. Squirrels, lemmings, groundhogs, chipmunks, and beavers. And the only one I ever seem to find regularly is squirrels. The rest of them are a little tougher to track down. Opossums. Let's not go to the campground. More wasps. Yeah, I know. I'm out of balance. I'm gonna get a message in my sidebar. Yeah, only one weasel in your pockets means your torso is imbalanced. You're -5 to dodge. I need to balance out my pockets. A weasel for every pocket. That's what we need. That's my political slogan. Oh, wild boars. Why am I going away from wild boars? I need meat. Where were the wild boars? Were they back in the forest? Yeah, I'm not chasing them in the forest. Although I guess if I shoot him once, if I can land a hit, he'll come out. He'll come out and meet me. Maybe. Multiple wild boars. At least I think they'll come to me if I damage them. He's still a ways in there. Fleeing. He's going away from me. Alright, no way am I chasing him into a forest. That way lies madness. Woodland whites and Zane deer. Come on! Shaggin' wagon. It was like 7 times. I had to try that one. Ah, we're going up towards uncharted territory. Let's go explore uncharted territory while we hunt for meat and squirrels. Boxer Mastiff, that would work, but I think he was back in the forest as well. I need a dog pack just out here in the open. Which one? Is this the one with the barn that no longer has zombies spawning in it? It is. Hey, we got zombies this time. They're in the house. Well, that's new. Ah, that's new. Wonder if that's a preset, because that looks like a preset working vehicle. Broken security system, but everything else. Faulty engine. That's got wheels. It's got gas. But yeah, normally this POI, in the past at least for the longest time, had zombies in the barn, no zombies in the house. I would pull up and I'd kind of use this to shadow my approach to the barn. I'd run up and hop up here because that gives me a huge view of the area. Because it's taller than a regular silo, that would give us a look at this whole area if I can get to it. Smoke zombies, Kevlars, and probably don't want to mess with them. We got a forest at the end of the trail. Can't quite see that far yet. Do I have a path out? Yeah, I do have a path out and around. Yeah, that house is fairly well infested. What's growing in the field? Yeah, it's just weird stuff. Just weird noxious crap. Mature plant corn. Plant is matured, would be ready to harvest before long. These aren't even harvestable. Weird. I thought everything in the world kind of went around on the same schedule. Oh wait, I think I have to leave the reality bubble and come back, and then it'll probably be updated. Or, yeah, however that works. I don't know from a starting standpoint when you first encounter one of these, but generally if you're growing crops, you have to actually... The reality bubble has to move away from it so that when it moves back again, it updates to the new version based on the growth timing and all that. But yeah, it's weird stuff that nobody cares about. We got Labradors in the pen over there. See, all the good stuff's right here, but there's zombies I don't want to deal with. Night Stalkers, Swollen Wretches, Smoke Zombies. Chickens. Oh well. I would like to get to the top of that tower if I can manage it without getting too much attention. Migo. Oh, Migo right there. What the hell? When did you show up and why did I not notice you? That's weird. I want to lead the Migo back to the zombies. Ah, Boomer's going in for the animals. Migo's probably going to go for him too. Body pit. Yeah, this place is... I mean, I want to get to that tower, but this place is a little rowdier than I want to deal with. Oh, yeah. Yeah, too much stuff waiting for me right here. Unless that stuff all goes to the east. Let's give it some time. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. Watch, they'll be waiting for me right around the edge of this. Now we leave. Alright, now we got the map. What did we learn? Hey, look at that! One of the no-no places! We got a no-no place. Don't care about the moonshine still. Not allowed to go to the military base. Self-imposed restriction. Don't really care about yet. Well, I do care about the light industry. If it's empty or zombies, I can spoof easily because we can get possibly some welding gear. That would extend my vision range. Nothing there I care about. Nothing really there I care about. Don't care. Another vision extender. Mansion I'm not too worried about. And the edges of a city with nothing on the outer edge I care about either. Alright, so... Oh, and a junkyard. Another junkyard. What's the deal with the self-imposed restriction? I have a list of places I don't allow myself to take advantage of because they would trivialize the game tremendously. If you're an experienced player and you know how these locations are set up, it's really pretty easy to get into the military base and instantly have all the weapons, all the high-tech military gear, all the ammo, all the explosives, military vehicle tricked out. Basically, you can get everything here in one spot, and it's not hard to get into. So, I don't go there. Same thing with the aircraft carrier. I don't go there for the same reason. There's a couple other places I'm forgetting now, but just purely a self-imposed restriction because my knowledge of the game would let me trivialize any challenge or progress if I actually took advantage of what I know and what I can do. So I just choose not to. I just take them off my list of allowed locations. Just like I don't abuse and use NPCs. I could take just slanderous advantage of NPCs for lots of different reasons and ways to advance my gameplay, but I have to work hard to make the game challenging or harder. Why would I do things that would make the games insanely easier? It's just a contradiction. Why play advanced evolution, double zombies, terrible characters, and then go to places that will just instantly give you all the goodies for little effort? So, that's all. But like I said, just a me thing. You guys play whatever you want, however you want. That's the beauty of the solo game. You get to play it whatever way makes it fun for you. I am cool with however you enjoy it, but that's the way I have always chosen to operate. Every once in a while, when the game changes, I'll change my mind about things. Apartment towers were on my no-no list for quite a long time when they were first instituted because they had few zombies and they had like 15, 20 houses worth of stuff in them that was just walk in and you're instantly loaded up with everything a house could possibly provide you in one easy trip. They're harder now because they've changed the balance of things, but it's a constantly under review process. Junkyard. Few zombies at the junkyard. This is an ice cream truck. Taco truck. Beat up taco truck. Couple of workbenches. One that's still functional. Mini freezer. Kitchen unit. Mini fridge. So there's your freezer and your refrigerator for all you folks that insist on preserving food. Do you think there's a way to balance these areas for a player like you, or is there a point of play time where you can avoid however many turrets, general threats they spawn there? No. I say all the time, every time anything like this comes up, I do not want, wish, or expect the devs, the contributors, to balance the game to me. I'm way outside the norm. I got way too many hours played. Has nothing to do with ability. Just even if I was terrible, which I'm not, but even if I was terrible, just having played the game for approaching 5,000 hours, I'm just way outside the normal. I talk about things, I demonstrate things, I might criticize certain things or show examples and, like I said, demonstrations when I think something needs to be adjusted or taken a look at, but I don't contribute myself. I'm not a dev. I don't want the game balanced around me, my activities, how I play the game, or what I consider fun. That's nothing I ever want. So I just play the game I'm given, make my comments and my demonstrations, and keep playing the game I'm given. But no, I don't think it should be balanced in that way. It's too big a game. Even this tiniest change has ridiculously, sometimes, waves of consequence to how it changes other parts of the game. So, given that it's built by committee, it's a tough process. Trying to balance a game like this, given the size of the game and the 40,000 items that are in the game now, and the, I don't know how many hundreds of enemies, and it's just a really big deal. So, but no, I don't expect anybody to balance anything around me or what I play or anything like that. I'll find my fun. I've got plenty of options. What I like is player agency. I like it when they add things that are controllable by the player, meaning I can either use it or not use it, visit it, not visit it, turn it on, turn it off, that kind of thing. And sometimes they can't do that due to programming restrictions or all that kind of stuff, but I like player agency, and I don't care who plays it how. Anything, if you see me doing a certain way or so on, you're not constricted to that. I'm not the boss of you. I have my own personal preferences, my own personal habits. But I get mad at people on Reddit and Discord when they criticize somebody about what they're doing, or they say it's cheating or whatever. It's a single-player game with a million different hooks that you can, or toggles that you can flip to change the gameplay to make it easier, harder, or just different. Telling somebody they're cheating because they do something or don't do something or whatever in this kind of a game, in this kind of environment, is silly. So those are the folks I jump on, is folks criticizing how other people are having fun. But beyond that, yeah, just give the player choices. I like choices. That might have diesel. Yeah, we better check that. We actually have an empty tank. I might be able to fill up a little bit. Let's find out. Plus, we can get wing mirrors. 1 liter in each tank. How very consistent of you. Is it worth me even moving the vehicle over one more space to get a... Ah, crap! I'm at 33 liters. Whoa, yeah, that's a problem. Alright, now, damn it, I have another stupid requirement. I gotta go hunting diesel again. Crap. There's nothing in sight in the area. 33 is like my emergency reserve. Oh, metal tank at JP8. There we go. I could have swore I had some extras somewhere. I remembered we got that big old pile, and I didn't have space, so I threw it in. All right, so we're okay. Never mind. Emergency crisis averted. Nobody in chat remembered before me. Yay! Old man memory system wins. Okay, so we're going to refill that tank. with JP8. There you go. That's looking a little better. 80 liters. 86 liters. Now I don't have anything after that. Oh yeah, let's get our wing mirrors. Precious, precious wing mirrors that I keep destroying constantly. Repair. That one's still up. Cool. Corpse of squirrel. I'm going to keep my corpse of squirrel. Thank you very much. Now that cars do the slinky thing, you can actually make a freezer truck. I guess. Is that a thing? I know temperature containment or temperature regulation in a space has always been an issue in the game. I haven't experimented with air conditioning, temperature control, freezing, whatevers. I've just never had a need or seen a need, but like I've explained, I don't really have to deal with food requirements all that much, unless I'm trying to purposely stay morbidly obese and failing. Part of the difference is, I mean, a lot of the difference is, the reason I don't have to deal with the food stuff over the long term is because my challenges, I'm done with them. I do my challenge, I meet my goal, I kill the character, and we move on to a new challenge. I don't... Just keeping a character alive to keep a character alive became super trivially easy long ago. So there's no inherent challenge in that to me. So quite a long time ago, I started doing these challenges where I set up specific goals or objectives or mechanisms or new features I'm trying to investigate and have fun with or comment on. So I'm usually in and out of a character on average before summer even shows up. And it connects into just knowing the game so well, and I mean, I can take a character from a nothing burger to a superhero pretty quickly, so there's no real point to staying in the world once you can do that kind of stuff. So I don't really have long-term food consequences that I have to worry about, so that's why I don't deal with food production, cooking, making sure I have certain types of food, all that kind of stuff. Plus, the food amount in the world has drastically increased over time with changes to the house, kitchen, loot levels, and all that kind of stuff. Oh, I saw Groundhog. Groundhog's on the list. Where's Groundhog? Damn it. I need plains groundhogs, not forest groundhogs. All right, let's take a moment to divest ourselves of a squirrel corpse. Dissect. Yay, we got a mouse sample. All right, another mouse sample achieved. New map? I can use a new map. Survivor map. That's the good kind. Almost better. Well, I guess. No, military operations map's still the best. All right, now get rid of the map. What did we learn? We learned, we already knew about that. Hey, there's the yet another mine. We can get another fuel upgrade at the mine. We head down there. We have another possible cow. Oh my goodness. We might have cows. I might get a few seconds of dairy activity and make some condensed milk. Yet another radio tower. So many. And that's about all we learned other than that. And we have them all. We have the other big red thing on the map. So we have Big Red 1, and we have Big Red 2. Well, this would be 1. This was the first one. This was around before the military outpost. What else we got? We got a hospital right on the middle of town. The long hospital. Oh, is it a... Oh, please be a science tower. It's not a science tower. Oh! I'm looking at the wrong one! It is a science tower. Science lab tower. Now we've got 2 research facilities, a couple of TCLs, 2 ventilation shaft lab access points, the science lab tower. What else? We found just about everything, all the fun rare stuff in this one. We've done a fair bit of traveling, but it's still a fairly contained area compared to some of the challenges I've done. So yeah, Science Lab Tower. Let's actually put a flag on that so I can find it later when I've traveled even more. Map. Note. Science Tower of Power. Tell you what, we'll do a Tower of Power. There we go. We have a Science Tower of Power. Now I'll be able to find it when I list my notes later. Okay. And it's right on the outskirts of town even. That's even better. I can approach it from the north and try to get in there with a minimum of a zillion zombies. Usually I have to go to like this one, which is why I looked here first. Usually it's dead center in the middle of damn town, and you got a zillion zombies also messing with you when you're trying to get in the tower. End goal? I tell you, if we get fully mutated mouse, if I go post-threshold mouse, you guys need to remind me to go take on the Science Tower of Power. I'll do it. I'll try to go there with the mouse once we've achieved full post-threshold mouse. I ain't going there until I've finished the mutation stuff, though. But yeah, I'll be happy to go there. We very rarely get a chance to try to work our way into the Science Tower. It's pretty rare. Okay, other than that, we're just going to mosey south, still looking for animals and squirrels, and head to that mine. Oh, and peek into the cow farm, see if it's one of the enclosed ones that we can take advantage of and maybe get some milk. Are those science towers dangerous? Oh, they're stupid dangerous. They're stupid dangerous. Don't go there unless you're pretty powerful. I mean, the location alone can be dangerous. I don't know you, your character, or your world settings, but usually it's in a town. That by itself is dangerous, depending on lots of things, or like I said, you, your knowledge, and the town. But that just raises the amount of zombies in the area. Secondarily, you gotta search in the bottom level of the office building to find where the stair access is to the tower. That can be a bit troubling depending on zombie population. Once you found that and you actually go up a level into the tower proper, you've got, if you know how regular science labs are built, you know how you've got that kind of cookie cutter design where it pastes in the different types of rooms. Well, you've only got a 2x2 grid in there, so you have very restricted movement. You don't have very many options of places to go. So if you get in trouble with something, you can't just run through several sections slamming metal doors behind you. That doesn't work too well. In addition, the exterior walls are all glass, so it's all lit up all the time, except at night, of course. But during the daytime hours, everything's lit up. There's light everywhere, so you can't hide in the shadows or maneuver in the dark or anything like that to avoid things. That also means if you step into an area with a gun, you're gonna get shot. So you got the glass walls, you got the constricted location, and then at the top, at least the ones I've been into, I don't know if it's totally random. You get 2 finale rooms in the top level. 2 of the 4 rooms are going to be finale rooms. And I don't know if it's totally random like the other science labs. I constantly seem to get the one with the suit and the purple mist fun. If you don't know what I mean by the purple mist fun, then I'm not going to tell you, because I want you to have fun. It's exciting. It's adventurous. But I've had some pretty hilarious times up in the science lab towers, but they're dangerous for a number of reasons. They're more dangerous than regular science labs by far. So, make sure you're prepared if you want to go for it. Make it a challenge that you might want to take on after you're pretty well established. Definitely don't go there early. It's a sporting site, baseball bats, clothes. Yeah, we don't care about that. Don't shoot me in the head, Migo. Every damn Migo location has got Migo scouts in it now because of my settings. Don't need the mansion. We're not going to get much useful out of the mansion anymore. Where are the animals? I just need some animals. I'll take damn near anything. I need squirrels, but those are a secondary. Ouch. Wonder how my solar panels are doing. I haven't looked at my solar panels in a while. Damn, not a single animal all the way down here. Naturally, when I'm looking for spots, there's none. Should we go beat up on some miners? I can't get back behind it like I've done before. I'll have to come at it from the side. That pupate. I need to get rid of that pupating. I need to see if that's one of the flyer pupatings first. Apparently not. I think he would have blown up if he was. Alright, let's back off to... Oh, never mind. What the hell? Is that a delayed reaction? That's weird. It was really weird. Why did he wait that long? Let's shoot him instead of fighting him melee. Fire! We're going to inch our aim. We're going to pulse the aim one little pulse at a time until it gets to this position. This is where we're going to actually take our shot. So we're not going to pick one of the presets that automatically uses a set amount of points because it's really hard to gauge these flying fast movers, just where they'll be when 300 points elapses. I want to shoot him when he's as close as possible, but not adjacent, because sometimes they can move adjacent and get their attack in, which could throw my aim off. So we want to aim when he hits this point right here. So we're just going to tap the 5 key to pulse our aim. Every time I tap it, you can see our steadiness going up based on our skill, based on the weapon, how the weapon's accoutered, various things. But we want this to be as high as possible before we shoot. But we are going to shoot when he reaches this point right here. One more section. We're at 99%. Even if we had 100% early, I'm still going to hold it until he gets to that position. Whoa, he jumped. Alright, but now by doing this, we've got him pretty much a guaranteed hit, and anything but a graze is going to kill him. So, down he goes. Nice and simple. Yeah, the gunfire brought them where the vision range wouldn't, so now I need to move a little bit. These guys spread out a bit. They're all going to come out and hang out where the noise occurred. Normally I would fight them in the vehicle. I don't want to fight them in this vehicle now, though. So we'll just kill these guys in melee. Drop the M4, drop the day pack. And what was faster? I think I was killing them faster with the knife, but taking occasional hits. Sacrificing some dodge and some martial arts abilities for the damage. Come here, guys. They're the same speed. We'll take advantage of the bush here for cover. Yeah, I think I'll start with a knife. We'll switch out of it if I start taking hits. They broke my cover. Fine, we'll use grass. Grass costs more, 150. Yeah, 150 instead of 100. That still slows them down a tiny bit. Nope, not 3 at once. One at a time's good. Take a shot, maneuver. Take a shot, maneuver. Nope. Cool. Let's get the vehicle closer. Still running around with a cudgel and the Glock. Yeah, I'd hold off a bit. A wee bit. That's too big a group for me to take at once. It works just as well if I just lure them away. Actually, it works better. Let's just lure them away. There's nothing on these guys that I need, so... We'll just play Pied Piper. Use gasoline as a tactical tool. Unfortunately, the honking of the horn pulled more guys out from back there, so now I gotta wait for them to catch up. Notice how they're clustering up where I honked the horn? That's where they heard the sound, and they have terrible vision, so they can't see me even to hear, so they're just hanging out where the last impulse that gets their attention occurred. So the horn honked here, that's where they're going. Get moving, you guys. Here, there you go. Now they're in range to see me. It's nice when they behave properly and I can demonstrate mechanics. Not always as clean cut. Sometimes it's weird. And now they're kind of scattering around to some weird locations. We're good enough, though. Unless I make a bunch of noise down here, they're not likely to come visit before I can get the answers I need. Still a number of guys here. I'm going to need to take a jerry can in there if I'm going to want fuel. Where are those guys to the north going? They just going to run to the west? Or are they following my scent trail? They might be following my scent trail. No, they're not following my scent trail. I don't know. I don't know why they've decided to do that. Just hop out and kill a few while we wait, see what the crowd does. Oh! Poke me in the eyeball! Dirty rotten eyeball poker. We're just going to hang out there? Alright, that's fine. We'll go in and we'll see how much gas there is first. Yeah, let's use the wreck. The wreck, if you look right here when I point, 400 movement cost. They have to spend 400 of their movement points to get onto this space, which basically zeroes them out for several turns. So I'll get a whole mess of free attacks every time they step adjacent to me. So it makes for easy kills. For regular characters, but more particularly for people with parkour, like I've got, which lowers the movement cost for things like that. So, they'll step in, I'll get a whole bunch of free attacks. And we'll just slaughter them, because they never actually get to fight back. So, I don't think they got a single... They didn't get a single hit in, that entire group. I think I'll just walk past these guys for the moment. Let's go see how much gas there is. 49 liters. Alright, yeah, we're going to take advantage of that. Let's bring these guys back up to the truck. Make for easy kill. 27 focus. We're not getting much XP for the combat, unfortunately. And they're low danger level, so we're especially not getting much for our higher skills. Now, stop. One at a time. One at a time, I said. He bled to death. Alright, so we're basically clear. We'll get a little closer with the vehicle. Steel jerry can. Take us a couple trips. Hey there, regular zombie. Come over here. You'll be less likely to go around. What I got is diesel, right? Yeah, I've got diesel. And I don't have that. Do I have a spare 60 liter? I emptied one. I should have an empty 60 liter in here somewhere. So unload, diesel, into container. Yeah, 60 liter. Now we'll get our knife back out. All right, we are done. Get the M4 reloaded again, and we're all set. Do I have enough? I do not. I restricted myself. I only put it on the interior spaces. I didn't put any on the outer edges. Just the interior spaces. How are they doing? I meant to look earlier. That one's heavily damaged, heavily damaged, heavily damaged. Not too bad. This is all pass-through collision damage from when I hit boulders and things like that. Yeah, they're pretty heavily damaged. We're still getting some use out of them. We're up to 72%. Plus, we have we have 5 replacements in the vehicle, and we have like 30 more. Yeah, we have 30 more back at the irradiation plant. So, should we ever decide we need more? Once I get done with this crafting, though, it's not going to matter. So I won't care about the solar panels after I get this batch crafting done. So we're almost there. I think we probably have enough power now to go ahead and finish all the crafting I need. And once I do that, then I'm not going to need all these storage batteries full of power. So I won't care if the solar panels flake off and disappear at that point. All right, let's solve one more mystery. It's that time, unfortunately. We've hit the end of my allotted time, but I am going to go find out if there are proper cows with proper milk available at that cow farm. Nah, we have not come across any more APCs or Humvees that have working weapons in them. They've been very shy about showing up this run. We've seen a few Humvees, this one other decent one other that was not working. I don't know. We've seen maybe 4 Humvees, 4 or 5. Oh, I see a cow. I see a cow. Betsy the cow. Hey there, Betsy. Please tell me there are no zombie cows in here. There's 10. I see no zows. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh. Do we have radioactive cows? Oh yes, they're right next to the crater. We had a missile strike here. We even got the variant with the truck. So it's always a working truck. Well, I won't say always a working truck. Sometimes the engine mend might be something you can't deal with, but always broken security system. It's always got wheels and so on. It's also always got like 80 liters of gasoline in it, unless they changed that recently. We didn't get the quad bike that normally appears here. We got the regular bike. Oh, it's pristine. Pristine regular bike. Not a foldable, but, you know, whatever. Whoops. Let's not smash the fence. Why would that be silly? So, we have cows. The trick is, I have to get the milk immediately, or I have to get the cows into livestock haulers immediately, so they don't, they're not susceptible to the wandering horde syndrome. We hate wandering horde syndrome. Oh, there's plenty of fodder in the barn usually. That's hay. There's cattle fodder. So there's fodder in the barn usually. Ropes are easy. I've got ropes. But I can't give up any space in the vehicle to keep a cow. I guess maybe if I'm close to having all of the mutagen stuff done, I could give up one space and we could take one cow with us. What I would have to do is I'd have to take out the cargo space, put in a livestock carrier. So if you're not aware... Yeah, I can't do a livestock carrier with the cargo space there. But I'd have to take out a cargo space to keep everything nice and symmetrical. I guess what I could do is I could sacrifice the workbench. Once we get all of our mutagen stuff crafted, I could get rid of the workbench. It just gives me a bit of a bonus to crafting time, which I'm less and less caring about at this point. Yeah, I could take the workbench out. We could put a livestock carrier there, and then we domesticate a cow with some cattle fodder. We attach a rope. We bring it over to the, lead it to the or the livestock carrier, and basically it puts the animal in suspended animation. When you have the cow on that space, you activate it, and it tucks it away inside the carrier and protects it. Then I just pull it out whenever I need milk, and we combine the milk with the maple syrup we've got hundreds of, and we make condensed milk, which is one of the superfoods. So, you know, we could do that. We're probably not going to bother, but we might. I might be persuaded. I would probably have to leave this area right now, though, get out of the reality bubble, so that the game doesn't drop zombies into that area and kill the cows, turn them into zombie cows, and then return when I'm all prepped and ready to do it. Yeah, we have rope. We've got long and short rope. I don't think I would bother with more than one cow. So, But yeah, so all sorts of fun things you can do in Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. You can tie them in the Humvee over a cargo space. Can you? Really? Huh. I think I'd rather have them in a livestock carrier so I wouldn't have to worry about stepping into them or leaving my vehicle open and having a zombie or something pop into the vehicle to take out my cow. When they're in the carrier, I think they're invisible to the enemies. So, funny to know though. Maybe we can get a cow into over top of a cargo space just for the humor factor. I don't know. We'll see. We got some time to think about it. Because unfortunately, like I said, we're done for the evening. That's all I got time for. So we'll wrap this up right here. We made a bunch of mutation progress, but we're still just a bit short. I keep underestimating how long some things are going to take and materials we're going to need. We got enough, I think, to get at least the first generation of mutations just about ready to go. We still need... well, I guess I could shoot a cow. I mean... There's my meat. use one, store one, shoot the rest, and make my mutagen. I'll have to think about that. I don't think they get too angered when I kill one. I don't think the rest will care. We'll see. But yeah, we'll have some options. But we'll return on Friday. We'll do continue this one. We'll absolutely get some mutating done on Friday. Guarantee it. For what's that's worth. Unless I get killed by a cow stampede. Then I will hilariously have failed another mutation run. Alright, so let's put a save and quit in here. And there you go. We got a save in. Let me go double check, see if there's anybody we can raid over into. Who's online? None of my folks are online. So nope, no raids. Alright, have a great night, everybody. Thanks again for hanging out for some Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead and for supporting the channel. I'll be back tomorrow on my YouTube side, my YouTube channel.